Welcome to the Pacing Guides video. To navigate that, you're just going to look on the left here under Elementary Pacing Guides, All Grades. And if you click there, you'll see that we have every grade, primary 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I tried my best to fit it on one page. I know it's small, but you can zoom in. But at the top of each one of these grades, or each grade for each unit, you'll see a link with that unit. So I'm just going to use grade 3, unit 5 as an example. Here, I'll zoom in for you. So that is addition and subtraction. So if you click on that, that will actually open up the pacing guide for that grade, that unit. And you can see that we have approximately 4 weeks. Now looking at this, we can see there's a ton of outcomes on the left. You hit these number units several times throughout the year. Obviously, it's your professional judgment on what outcomes you're highlighting at that point of the year, depending on your class and your students. But they're all there to support you and guide you straight from the curriculum guide. What you'll see here is I've linked up every specific outcome. I know the curriculum guide is huge and it's quite a daunting text to get through. So I have actually chopped it up. So if, let's say, I'm teaching N09, I'm focusing on that, I strongly recommend clicking on this. And this is just, I think, 6 or 7 pages, just N09 grade 3. So take your time, look through it. Even teaching math for the last 15 years, I still go to this just to refresh where my students are at and where they're going. Obviously, scope and sequence. So if I'm teaching grade 2, where did they come from in if I'm teaching grade 3, what were they learning in grade 2? That's a good starting point. And where are they going for grade 4 to help me maybe enrich or kind of wrap my head around the math journey my students are going with this outcome. Definitely recommend reading the background. It's a quick read talking about that outcome, what best way to teach it, different examples. And as you scroll down, you'll see some recommended assessment strategies for whole class, group, individual. We've used a lot of these questions in assessment video you'll see later, but they're there for you to use. So really my goal with this was to have a one-stop shop for each outcome, each grade, so you can print that off and you only have to focus on the 6 or 7 pages or 2 or 3 pages depending on the outcome. One of the things I'd like to highlight on this is at the bottom, obviously different models and manipulatives expected to use for this outcome, but this mathematical language, what kind of language should we be using as teachers? What do we want to hear students using? So that's there to support you with your math class. That being said, I want to highlight one more thing here on the pacing guide. I'm just going to zoom back out. And what you'll see here is our math team actually has put a combined curriculum guide for any of those combined classes. Primary 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, 5. So I'm just going to use the 3, 4 as an example. But what you will find here is what our math team thought how we could best fit a grade 3 and 4 curriculum together. Again, your professional judgment. You might want to change some things up. That's up to you, but we have everything broken down to term 1, term 2, and term 3. So for an example, you can see in term 2, we're hoping that we're doing a 3-week unit for grade 3s. It's units 8 and 9, grade 4s, unit 8. But I just wanted to highlight that you can also access those pacing guides right here. I know there are other links here. This is all around the balanced assessment links, which I'll highlight in another video. But I just wanted to highlight that we do have the combined grades links here as well, because I'm sure most of you are teaching maybe a combined grade or 2 different classes together. So that's there for you to look. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, rbhines@gnspes.ca, or if links don't work, please let me know. Thank you for checking in.